Greetings and welcome, sisters, to another episode of Let's Play Earth 2150. Alright, let's get ourselves back under control. By the initial weird reaction from Neo to my probe, I think he's now gonna follow us. Let's go find the UCS base. And in that case, I kind of want my transporter back here because, well, we probably want to be able to leave relatively quickly once we have succeeded. Now, this is the same map where we chased Neo around when we were on the other side. So I am fairly familiar with the layout. But I'm not entirely sure where the enemy base could be because, well, the last time there wasn't any resources on this map, so nothing to really base logic on that. But of course you accept the idea that I have not retried this mission a couple of times to get the most ideal result. Which I will not say. There's absolutely no reason why I'm going in the only direction where they actually are, rather than searching over the entire map. Total coincidence. Now, I'm not 100% sure that this is actually the best course of action. Because, you know, there could be something said for allowing the enemy to build up their stuff for a bit more before you engage them. For instance, allowing them to build some repair vehicles and such. But I kind of want to see if something happens. Now, these need to be out of the way because otherwise I can't get Neo close. And losing a couple of plasma tigers, not the worst thing to happen in the world. They are pretty much obsolete at this point.
There he is! Shots falling all around!
Forward. Launch
I'm under
activation
attack.
code taken. Destination accepted. Forward.
Right.
On the way.
Just ignore that. Ignore that.
Please help me! I got my eye on him.
Launch activation
Somebody,
code
please
taken.
help
Launch
me!
activation code accepted. Prepare to inflict damage. Enemy attacking. Destination accepted. Prepare to inflict damage.
Shots falling all around!
Take out all the small towers.
Prepare to inflict damage.
Shots falling all around!
Enemy in my sights.
I've come under attack!
Fire command accepted.
Remote operation base of clueless, outclassed power Robocop is online. UCS units are yours. Go get him, Fang. That's the whole plan. This base is like a Mary's little lamb waiting for the slaughter.
Oh, they're attacking!
Alright, so now all their units belong to me.
I'm under fire.
Launch activation code taken.
Have sustained a hit. Ready. Checkpoint set.
All right.
Right, that takes care of the power. Now just get rid of all powers. And could you stop shaking, please?
Launch activation code taken. Launch activation code accepted. Enemy attacking.
Next. Ready.
Could you please not attack Neo?
Checkpoint set.
I'm
Target
under
locked.
attack!
What order?
Mech ready to go. Checkpoint programmed. Checkpoint set. All systems active.
Right, battle units.
Orders
Hold position.
Omega
Get
out.
over here.
Decoding signal started on the way.
Not entirely sure why Neo is standing down here. Not sure if his life or death matters.
Alright.
Mech ready. I'm under fire. Target locked. Mech operational. Communication system checkpoint activated. Program.
Just kind of want to get you away from here, please.
What order? Selected target.
And there's also this contingent of units over here.
Activated. Mech ready to go.
I'll just give the battle unit designation.
Mech out. Target locked. Target discrimination started. Weapon systems activated. Target locked. Path calculated.
Alright, let's get you over here.
Orders
Okay.
received.
On the way. Launch activation code.
All systems
accepted.
active. Targeting computer activated. Target discrimination started.
Alright.
Alright, so the enemy did not build any new units.
Operational.
In fact, they were still in the middle of building other stuff.
Prepare to inflict damage. Forward.
Mech operational.
Alright.
Right, what's left?
Moving out.
Couple of turrets up here.
Accepted.
Online.
Alright, these harvesters are of no use to me because I can't build the requisite buildings. And I think I blew up the constructor. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. That was one hell of a performance, my man, and all that console playing hasn't hurt your skills any. This calls for a celebration. I saved half a bottle of kick-ass Yeltsin vodka for just such an occasion. Gotta admit, just between you and me, those ED boys sure know how to live it up. And their dead shall litter the streets of Sodom. I must say, your friend really has a screw loose somewhere. If I had to make an early diagnosis, I'd say he's suffering from a severe case of messianic megalomania. Now don't get me wrong, I certainly can appreciate his undeniable battle skills, but if you ask me, he's a walking time bomb. Whatever you do, don't let his hatred of humanity infect your soul. Health and happiness. Alright, so now we just need to get back to base. I was kind of hoping to get some repair units out of this, because, well, that's the biggest reason why you would raid a base like this for resources and all that. I mean, they're not turning to shoot him, so I'm guessing these units did not get the memo.
Mech ready to go.
Right, let's just get everyone back to base.
Path calculated. Mech ready. Orders received.
Across that narrow bridge. And yeah, I did get a condor out of this. Yay! It's really nothing useful to me. Yeah, just the suppliers.
Mech ready to go.
So, unfortunately, all I have is really some plasma units, which is nice, considering the limited state of my army at the moment, but ultimately not really all that interesting. Now, I could have potentially waited for the UCS base to build some more useful units. I mean, ultimately they were not really being much of a challenge to my forces as it was. Even if they almost did kill Neo accidentally. I guess you can't get some kinks out of the friend and foe system. But oh well. We got out of here unharmed.
All right.
Get back on board.
Action.
And I'll be loading my units back up. And I'll be seeing you in a moment. Right, all the captured units are aboard that I want to take with me, so send Jupiter back. Right, Neo, I'll be seeing you in another mission, I guess. Have fun with what I leave behind. Yeah, we really stopped them early on in their tracks. I don't think... build is a bit of a weird thing here, I guess. I mean, the 7 units lost, that I believe. In any case, we now have 5 Panthers and 12 Spiders to be adding to our roster for the moment. Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade them, as there was no repair bot amongst the ranks. At least I wasn't willing to wait for one to be built. And yes, in a previous attempt I did actually manage to capture one of those mammoths. I couldn't build anything with it, unfortunately. I tried, but the only thing it would allow me to do was build bridges and trenches. Walls, which, yeah, sure, but no. Don't care about that. Alright, let's preload our Jupiter before we go on to the next mission. I kind of like how the craft is technically not big enough to contain the model. Something that I've never really noticed with the other carrier ships, which I believe are designed in such a way that you can't see it. Either that, or they have cleverly made it so that the model is deleted before it enters the ship, in such a way that you cannot see it disappear from the bottom. I mean, it's virtually impossible to tilt the camera in such a way that you can keep track of that, but that's not the point either. Alright, India. The ED tells us there are some enormous mineral deposits in the Independent Republic of India. To our great sorrow, negotiations for a peaceful solution have been unsuccessful. This means you'll have to construct a mining complex against the will of the population. May it be quick and painless. And let's call the transport. Alright, briefing please. Alright, Alia Tiolian. UCS computer, known as Hades, has informed me of incredible raw material deposits in the Republic of India. There's a catch. Sadly, the Indian leader could not decide about accepting our generous offer for the mining rights. We just don't have time for these long drawn-out discussions. Though it violates our most cherished of values, we'll have to go in against the will of the natives, set up a mining base, and we'll take what we need. But we'll keep karmic harmony by making sure that when our starship is ready, the brave people of India will have their fair share of seats. But I bet you couldn't care less. You can say that again, sister. Love you, babe. Your sexy karma really turns me on. But if you're not into it, I'll just take some. You king of the elves. Now, you get the heck out of my communication system, you emotionally unbalanced jerk. Ouch! Such words. Stick a knife right through my heart, why don't you? Spare me the pleasantries. We both know you don't have a heart. Peace and wisdom, my son. And free beer for everyone. Oh, you're a real comedian, Neo. That should keep me laughing through my next 2 lifetimes. Indeed, such fun conversations they have. This is a bit confusingly written, though. The UCS computer known as Hades has informed me. Why would it inform you? In this case, it's probably more likely that Neo hacked the computer and told us that way. which is probably what's happened, but that's not really what it says here. Seems like the UCS still believes the alliance is operational, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just get our troops in position, and let's also get the crater researched. We will need to start moving over to the next level, because our moons are just getting completely outpaced with the heavier vehicles. As evidenced by the Panthers we now control. If they were properly upgraded and equipped, they could have easily stomped on a moon. Now they will serve as cannon fodder in our conquest here. Well, conquest. Raid, to be more accurate. Alright, let's get a solar power plant and a battery.
Located a new mineral field.
And also like a main base be placed. And here will do. Once you're empty, I'll send you back right away because I need everything.
Operational chances confirmed. Forward.
Out of the field.
Mech operational.
And you can stand guard over there. Let's get some solar power. Ever so finicky about the placement of these panels. That's all of them. Alright, decently sized mining fields. And it's all mine.
The transporter has arrived.
Mine. 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 I think that'll cover everything, and hopefully with reasonable speed, because we will need a very active defense fairly quickly. Speaking of which, definitely will need a fly depot. You are back. Let's get our air forces inside.
Ready when you are. Right on.
Let's bring over our spiders.
Communication system activated. Mech out.
Bringing in the mines, good. Because they didn't really give me all that much resources. We have some time before the locals realize that we are here. But not much time. We have some hours until the dawn. Another mine is dropped. I really placed this in an awkward position, didn't I?
The transporter has arrived.
Alright. Unload, please. So we have... We should have enough to fulfill our quota, which is this mission 50,000. Provided I don't have to do a lot of remodeling constantly. Now,
Mech ready to go. Path calculated.
Alright, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. And if you like my content, please rate, comment and subscribe.